Big times the next couple days. We're going for the work smarter, not harder method. And we're going to see if it's going to pay off in my quest, my journey for qualifying for a professional champions tour event. I'm checking my screen here. So if you've got one of these screens, these impact screens, here's what you want to do. A little tip for you. It comes with this hard plastic rod that goes down here to hold it. Take that out, throw it in the garbage. Get a hose. I got a black hose and I ran it through here like so. I put a cap on it and then that way, it's empty right now. It's the right weight here. It holds it so much better. And if you need more weight on it, just fill it with sand or something. Just cut it to length. You're good to go. So working smarter, not harder is this. Here's what we're doing. We're doing practice round, competitive round, just like I would do if when I'm qualifying, going to qualifiers. You'll do a practice round and then the real round. That's what we're doing. So practice round is this. I'm going to the golf course. I'm going to work on like 2 hours of practice. I'm going to play 18 holes. And then I'm going to keep stats of just what happened. No like grinding or anything. Just play golf. See, based on my stats, what I need to tighten up and button up. Then go to the range afterward and work on those things in preparation for the next day. The following day is going to be the real round. In case you're wondering what happened to my studio, it flooded. The water heater broke. Ruptured, flooded my entire studio. I think we can keep the carpet. So it's undergoing some repair work here. Cabinet got destroyed, you know, all that stuff. All these contractors out in Georgia, they're all booked. So if you're a contractor in Georgia, let me know. Get over here. Fun fact is like 95% of golfers don't know what to work on to get better. They just don't know. But today, you will know.
Come on, look at this guy. It's an easy game.
That putt, if I were going uphill, I would have chipped it. But because it was pretty fast downhill, that's why I took the putter. In case you're wondering, like, my thought process there. So what I'm doing is I'm using the V1 game app to keep stats of my round. This is very, very critical so that we know exactly, based on what we did when we played, what we need to work on. We might think we need to work on our wedges or our mid-irons or our driver, whatever. But unless we know specifically, like, we don't really know. So that's what we have to do. We have to keep track of everything. Even this, I normally hit 3-wood here. Air's thick today. I didn't think it would go that far, so I decided to take driver, and it's the first fairway I missed. We'll see if it costs me. But that's something I want to know. Was that a swing error or a mental error? So right now, the easy answer is no, it didn't affect me because I hit the green and whatever. But could I have been a lot closer playing out of the fairway instead of that, you know, kind of light rough? I was on an upslope, ball above my feet, so a little more challenging versus a flatter lie in the fairway. These little things add up, and all those little shots count. It might not be a full shot, but it could be, you know, a quarter shot, half shot. It's little stuff that adds up throughout the course of the round, the tournament, whatever. Now, I'm not going to call this like a gamble moment, but it's 245, left to the par 5, and that's just a little out of range for my 5 wood, and I don't want to jump on it, so I'm going to smooth the 3 wood, just try to cut one up there, and you know, just put the best confident swing I can on it. So I'm like 30, 40 yards short. It's a good miss, so you got to know your misses. But when I have a short shot like that, I want to come up to the green and just kind of see where I want to land the ball. Like, I got plenty of room behind it, so that's good. Short's probably not the best, so I want to make sure I carry this almost all the way to the hole.
Then you're commanded to be water baptized.
So, look, that was just a bad swing, but the bad swing happened because I wasn't confident with my club selection. That was partly me saying, I'm gonna get it up there as far as I can, while saying I should be able to just hit the shot. I hit the shot all the time at the range, no big deal. And again, letting a bad decision previously affect my next shot. That's unacceptable. Kind of lost my focus here all of a sudden. We got to reset. Nice, good putt.
Good putt.
So when you go through kind of rough patches in your round, here's what my thought process was. You know, I was 1 under, and I got bogey, and I'm staring a 3rd bogey in a row, right? So I just started thinking to myself, all right, I need to reset. Like, what's causing me to play poorly right now? Am I hungry? Am I tired? I am filming, so that adds some shots. It just does. And so I'm trying to just logically think about it. And that gets me from going angry and losing it to kind of resetting and getting re-engaged. And then a putt fell, so good news. So, all right, so we did the practice round. Not great, but it showed me what I needed to focus on and button up. All right, so my app is telling me that my driving was decent, good driving day. Short game was good, great putting day, and my strokes gained on approach was -3. So that's where I lost all my stuff, was my approaches. So I'm at the range. 2 things I gotta focus on. One is my endurance, so I just last longer, so that's why I'm gonna hit a few at the range, and then I just wanna work on those approach shots. So the 9 iron, 8 iron, 7 irons, I'm just gonna hit maybe 10, 15 minutes, focus on my swing, let my body just concentrate on every single shot as I go, and this is how we're all gonna improve, by spending a few minutes after the round working on the things that you need the most help with. So what is the following day? All right, that's where I'm playing with the group. We're playing for money. So practice round I filmed for everybody. Real round, no filming. I'm just focused, out there playing as if I were qualifying. So on the real round, the competitive round, what happens? What am I working on? What am I learning? I also keep stats of that as well. So I wanted to button up my approach shots. We'll see if I did that. But started off, missed a green, so approach shot no good, bogey, par. Then I made a good save on 3 with a good putt, still missed the green. 4, I hit it in the trees, bad drive, and then bogey that hole. Is actually a good bogey. I was looking at double all the way. 5th hole, bogey 3-putt. Then there's some scoreable holes, par 5, par 4, parred both of those. So not looking too good, 3 over par when I don't want to be over par at all. Mentally, what am I thinking at this moment of my round? I'm thinking, hey, I'm hitting it good. I've worked on the right things. I've put in the preparation, and my game is in good shape. I'm not going to panic. Let me just try to get back a stroke or two and just try to scratch back to even par. We're playing for money, so there's some pressure, and right now, the money we're playing for, I'm down a lot. Okay, so then we hit the 8th hole, and I stuck it close, had a 3-foot birdie putt. Love that. Number 9, let me lean on my approach shots, which I worked on the day before. And I stuck it to about 12 feet and made a putt. So, pretty good. Real good. Next hole, again, had a wedge in and 12 feet under the hole, made a good putt. Par, par. Then we go birdie, birdie on the next 2 holes. Again, great approach shots into those holes. Par 5 coming up, approach shot, great, stuck it pretty tight, about a 7-8 footer. I went from 3 over to 3 under par. Then, now you remember when I played against Luke in my match, we're on the same hole, that 18th hole. I hit a good drive, and then I hit a 5-iron into the green this time. I hit a slight bit fat, so I had virtually a very similar pitch shot this time that I had with him when I played against him. Now, with him, I was a little farther back, and I hit a pitching wedge and got it up there about 3 to 4 feet. This time I'm closer to the green, so I chipped with the 7-iron, rolled it up, had virtually the same putt, but this time it was about 5 to 6 feet. So I'm laughing, I'm smiling at myself, and I just said to myself, I got the same opportunity I had with Luke. And so I told myself, I'm not missing this one. And I walked up there, and I just said, hey, you know the break, you know the putt based on last time. So just hit a solid putt, bam, knocked it in, 69, and I was super excited because this is the kind of pressure and stuff you're gonna go through in your qualifying rounds. You're gonna have good starts, bad starts, it doesn't matter. You just gotta keep the focus, keep the preparation, and I felt like I did everything right in terms of preparation into like a qualifying competitive round. And then looking back at V1, I can see, okay, my approach shots are still not great. I could tighten that up a little more, but they're better than the previous round. Phenomenal. And I just had a pretty epic day putting with only 26 putts. So it's all in all, that is what we're looking for. You don't have to be perfect to be great. You just got to improve a little bit in your weak areas. So that's what we're working on. And then when you start doing that, it frees you up so that in your good areas, those get even better. Like my putting was freed up because my approach shots were a little bit better, and it allowed me to lean on my strengths and increase my weaknesses a little bit. Hope this helps you in your quest for whatever it is to become or where to rise to in this great game. We're getting there. I'll keep you updated all the time. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. See you in the next video.